Hello students, welcome to class 8 Maths. Today we are going to see what is compound interest. First we recall what is simple interest. When money is borrowed or deposited on simple interest, you know the formula for simple interest, PNR by 100. P is principal, N is number of years and R is rate of interest. Then the interest is calculated evenly on the principal throughout the loan or deposit period is called simple interest. Now, compound interest. In post office, banks, insurance companies and other financial institutions, there is another type of interest calculation on offer. Here the interest occurred during the first time period, say 6 months, is added to the original principal. That is, the interest is added to the original principal and the amount so obtained is taken as the principal for the second time period. That is the next 6 months, and this keeps going on up to the fixed time agreement between the bankers and the depositor. After a certain period, the difference between the amount and the money deposited is called the compound interest, which is abbreviated as CI. Clearly, the compound interest will be more than the simple interest just because the principal keeps on changing for every time period. We call the time period after which the interest is added to the principal as a conversion period. In case of simple interest, the principal remains the same for the whole duration, whereas in case of compound interest, the principal keeps on changing as per the conversion period. Therefore, the simple interest and the compound interest remains the same for the first conversion period. The following formula will be helpful in calculating the compound interest easily for the following time period. When the interest is compounded annually, we have A is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N, where A is the amount, P is the principal, R is the rate of interest per annum and N is the number of years, and we shall get the compound interest as CI is equal to amount minus principal. When the interest is compounded off yearly, we have A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2N. And when the interest is compounded quarterly, we have A is equal to P 1 plus R by 400 the whole power 4N. When the interest is compounded annually but the rate of interest differ year by year, we have the formula A is equal to P 1 plus A by 100 into 1 plus B by 100 into 1 plus C by 100. If the rate of interest is differ for the first year means A, second year is B and third year is C. So where A, B and C are the interest rate for first, second and third year respectively. When the interest is compounded annually but the time period is in fractions, say A, B by C years, then A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power A, 1 plus B by C into R by 100. Applications of compound interest formula. The compound interest formula is used in the following situation. To find the increase or decrease in population. If it is increase in population, you have to use P 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. Or to see the decrease in population, P 1 minus R by 100 the whole power N. And to find the growth of cells where the rate of growth is given. And to find the depreciation in the value of machines, vehicles, utility appliances, etc. Now, to find the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest, there is no difference in compound interest and simple interest for the first year or the first conversion period. For 2 years, the difference in simple interest and compound interest is Ci minus Si is equal to P into R by 100 the whole power 2. For 3 years means Ci minus Si is equal to P into R by 100 the whole power 2 into 3 plus R by 100. So we'll move to the exercise. First question, the compound interest on rupees 5,000 at 12% interest per annum for 2 years compounded annually is dash. So the compound interest for annually is A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power n. Here the given P is equal to rupees 5,000 and R is equal to 12%, N is equal to 2 years compounded annually. Therefore, A is equal to 5,000 1 plus 12 by 100 the whole power 2. Here, if you take the LCM is 100. Therefore, 100 plus 12 is equal to 112 by 100 the whole power 2. Whole power 2 means you have to multiply this number twice. First cancel the zeros. 0, 0 here. Then 1, 0. Then in 5 table, 5 ones are 5 twos are. Then in 2 table, 2 5s are 2 6 are. Now 112 into 56. So 112 into 56. 6 twos are 12. Carry 1. 6 ones are 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 ones are 6. Then in 5 table, 5 twos are 10, carry 1, 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1 is 6 and 5 ones are 5, which is equal to 6 plus 6 is 12. So 6,272. Amount value is rupees 6,272. But the compound interest is A minus principal. So 6,272 minus principal is 5,000. So if you minus 5,000, 272, 6 minus 5 is 1, which is equal to rupees 1,272. So your answer is rupees 1,272. Next question, the compound interest on rupees 8,000 at 10% per annum for 1 year compounded off yearly is dash. So here they ask you to compound interest for off yearly. For off yearly means P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2n. Here compounded off yearly. Principal is equal to rupees 8,000. R is equal to 10% and N is equal to 1 year. A is equal to 8,000. 1 plus 10 by 200 the whole power 2 into 1. Which is equal to here 200 into 1 is 200. 200 plus 10 is 210. 210, but if it is plus you have to add along with this number plus the numerator. 210 by 200 the whole power 2 into 1 is 2. Therefore 8,000 into 210 by 200 twice you have to multiply because the power is 2. So cancel 0, 0, 0, 0 and then the 0, 0. Then in 2 table, 2 ones are 2 fours are Then again with the 2 table to 20 sum. Now you know very well 21 into 21 is 441 into 20, which is equal to, add the 0 here, 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, again 2 fours are 8. Therefore, amount value is 8,820. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 8,820 minus 8,000, which is equal to 820. So your compound interest for half yearly is 820 rupees, 820. Third question, the annual rate of growth in population of a town is 10%. Therefore, R value they given as 10%. If its present population is 26,620. Therefore, the present population 26,620. Then the population 3 years ago was dash. N is equal to 3 years. Let the population 3 years ago be X. We don't know the population 3 years ago. So, we are assuming as X. Therefore, applying the formula for population growth, which is similar to compound interest. That is, A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. A value here they given us 26,620 and P is X, 1 plus R is 10%, 10 by 100 the whole power 3. Now here X 100 into 1 is 100, 100 plus 10 is 110 by 100 the whole power 3. Now we need to find out the X value. So bring this 1 by 10 by 100 the whole power 3 to the left hand side. If you bring this number to the left hand side, you have to take the reciprocal. As they given 3 power 3, you have to multiply the number thrice. First cancel the 0. Then with 11 table, 11 ones are 11 twos are 22. Then carry 4. 11 fours are 44. Carry 2. Again 11 twos are then the 0. Again with 11 table, 11 ones are here, 11 twos are 22, carry 2, again 11 twos are 0. Then with 11 table, 11 twos are, that is 20 into 10 into 10 into 10, which is equal to 2. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 zeros. Therefore, the population population 3 years ago was 20,000. Fourth question, if the compound interest is calculated quarterly, the amount is found using the formula is quarterly means 4 times. Therefore, A is equal to P 1 plus r by 400 the whole power 4n. The next question, the difference between the compound interest and simple interest for 2 years. For a principal of rupees 5,000 at the rate of interest 8%. So here principal is equal to rupees 5,000 and r is equal to 8%. Number of year is equal to 2 years. The difference in compound interest and simple interest formula is P into r by 100 the whole power 2. Here the P value is 5,000, r is 8 by 100 the whole power 2, which is equal to 5,000 into 8 by 100 into 8 by 100. So first cancel the zeros. Then 1 0. Then 5 table, 5 1s are 5 2s are. Here again in 2 table, 2 4s are. 8 4s are 32. Therefore, the difference between the compound interest and simple interest is rupees 32. Third question, find the compound interest on rupees 3,200 at 2.5% per annum for 2 years compounded annually. So, compounded annually means A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N compounded annually, where P is equal to rupees 3,200 and R is equal to 2.5%, N is equal to 2 years. Therefore, A is equal to 3,200, 1 plus 2.5 by 100 the whole power 2. Here you can cancel with 25 table, 25 1s are 25 4s are. As a given before one number, 4 into 1 is 4, 4 plus 0.1 is 4.1. 3,200 into 4.1 by 4 the whole power 2, which is equal to 3,200 into 4.1 by 4 into 4.1 by 4. In 4 table, 4 8s are, then this 2 0. Again 4 table, 4 2s are 2 0. Therefore, into 4.1 into 4.1. 41 into 41 is 1,681. Before two numbers you have to keep point. Therefore 16.81 into 2000. First write down this 2 zeros and multiple. 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, carry 1, 2 6 are 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, carry 1, 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So before two number you have to keep the point from your right hand side. Therefore your answer is 3,362. A is equal to rupees 3,362. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount value is 3,362 minus principal is 3,200, which is equal to 2, 6, 3 minus 2 is 1. Therefore, compound interest is equal to rupees 162. Fourth question, find the compound interest for 1 by 2 years on rupees 4,000 at 10% per annum if the interest is compounded yearly. Yearly means annually. Therefore, A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. Here the compounded annually. P value is equal to 4,000. R is equal to 10%. N is equal to 1 by 2 years. if they given in the fraction a is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 the whole power 2 into 1 plus r by 100 into 1 by 2. Four thousand 1 plus r is 10 by 100 the whole power 2 into 1 plus 10 by 100 into 2, which is equal to, if you can, 100 into 1 is 4000. 100 into 1 is 100. 100 plus 10 is 110. 4110 by 100 the whole power 2. Here you can cancel this one in 5 table. In 2 table, 2 ones are 2 5s are. Then 100 into 1 is 100. 100 plus 5 is 105 by 100. Four thousand into 110 by 100 into twice you have to multiple because the power is 2 into 105 by 100. Then cancel the zeros first. Then in 2 table, 2 5s are, 2 2s are. 5 table, 5 2s are. Then you know 11 into 11 is 121 into 2 into 21 is 42. 121 into 42 is 5082. So A value is 5082. Compound interest is equal to A minus P. Here 5082 minus 4000, which is equal to 2801. 1082. Therefore, compound interest for fairly is equal to rupees 1082. Fifth question. A principal becomes rupees 2028 in 2 years at 4% per annum compound interest. Find the principal. So here they given the amount value. A is equal to rupees 2028 and N is equal to 2 years. R is equal to 4%. P is equal to, we are going to find it out. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power N. A value is 2028 is equal to P value we don't know, so write as it is P plus R is 4 by 100 the whole power 2. 100 into 1 is 100. 100 plus 4 is 104 by 100 the whole power 2. So if you bring this 104 by 100 to your left hand side, reciprocal you have to take, that is 100 by 104 the whole power 2 is equal to P. Cancel in 2 table, 2 5s are, 2 2s are, here 2 10s are, 2 1s are, 2 4s are. Again with 2 table, 2 2s are, 2 6s are. Here 2 5s are 10, then 0 2 7s are. Then 2 table, 2 1s are, 2 3s are, here 2 50s are. 2 5s are, 2 2s are, 2 50s are. Then with 13, 507 divided by 13. 13 into 3 is 39. Then 10 minus 9 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Bring this 7. 13 9s are 117. Again with the 2 table, 2 2s are 2 6 are here 25. With the 2 table, 2 1s are 2 3s are here 25. Which is equal to 39 into 25 into 25 by 13. Here in 13 table 3 times. 25 into 25 is 625. 625 into 3. 5 is 15. 6 7 18. So 1875 is your amount. Principal. P is equal to rupees 1875. Sixth question. In how many years will rupees 3375 becomes rupees 4096 at 13.1/3% per annum if the interest is compounded off yearly? Here they ask you to find n value. Compounded off yearly. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2 power n. Compounded of yearly. A is equal to rupees 4096. P is equal to rupees 3375. R is equal to 13.1/3%, which is equal to 13. 3 13s are 39. 39 plus 1 is 40/3%. N is equal to, we are going to find it out. A value is 4096 is equal to 3375. 1 plus R value is 40/3 into 200 the whole power 2n. Here 0 0 cancel. In 4 table 4 1s are 4 5s are, which is equal to 3375. 1 plus 1 by 15. 3 into 5 is 15. 2 power n. Then 4096 is equal to 3375. 15 into 1 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16/15 whole power 2n. 15 in, then keep this value as it is and bring the 3375 to your left hand side. If you take this number to your left hand side, you have to take the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 3375 by 1 is 1 by 3375, which is equal to 16/15 the whole power 2n. To equate the power, you have to bring the base same. Therefore, take cube root on both the side. 4496 by 3375. You have to take the cube root and then 16/15 the whole power 2n by 3. The cube root of 4096. In 4 table 4 10s are 4 2s are, then 4 4s are. Again with 4 table 4 2s are 4 5s are 4 6 are. With 4 table 4 6 are 4 4s are. Again 4 table 4 16s are 4 4 1s are. Cube root means 3 numbers you have to take. Out of 3 number you have to take 1 number. Therefore 4 into 4 is equal to 16. The cube root of 4096 is 16 by Now the cube root of 3375 with 5 table 5675, again 5 table 135, again with 5 table 27, in 3 table 3 9s are 3 3s are 3 1s are. Out of 3 number you have to take one number for cube root. 5 into 3 is equal to 15. Therefore the cube root of 3375 is 15, which is equal to 16 by 15, 2n by 3. As base are same, you can equate the power. If no number is there, you have to assume as 1. One is equal to 2n by 3. Keeping the n as it is and bring this 2 by 3 to your left hand side as 3 by 2 is equal to n. Then if you divide 3 by 2, 2 table 1 time, 2 1s are 2, then 0.5, which is equal to n is equal to 1.5 years. Seventh one, find the compound interest on rupees 15,000 for 3 years if the rate of interest are 15%, 20% and 25% for the first, second and third years respectively. So here the rate of interest for every year are different. Therefore, A is equal to P 1 plus A by 100, 1 plus B by 100, 1 plus C by 100. Here A, B and C are rate of interest. P value they given as 15 rupees, 15,000. R is equal to 15%, 20% and 25%. N is equal to 3 years. $15,000, 1 plus 15 by 100, 1 plus 20 by 100, 1 plus 25 by 100. Here 100 into 1 is 100, 100 plus 15 is 115 by 100. You can cancel this 1 0 1 0, 2 1s are 2 5s are. 5 into 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 by 5. And here if you cancel this 25 table, 25 1s are 25 4s are. 1 into 4 is 4 into 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. Therefore 5 by 4. Now you can cancel. First cancel the zeros and then 5 and 5 cancel. Here in 2 table 2 2s are, 2 3s are. Again in 2 table 2 7s are, 14 carry 1, 2 5s are, which is equal to 75 into 115 into 3. 75 into 3 is 225, 225 into 115. So here 225 into 115. 5 table 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, carry 1, 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. And here in one table 5 2 2. Again with one table 5 2 2. Therefore 5 7, 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. Then 5 2, which is equal to 25,875. Your amount is equal to rupees 25,875. Now compound interest is equal to A minus P. A value is 25,875. and your principal value is 15,000, which is equal to, if you minus 57801. Therefore, compound interest is equal to rupees 10,875. Eighth question, find the difference between the compound interest and simple interest on rupees 5,000 for 1 year at 2% per annum if the interest is compounded off yearly. Therefore, difference between compound interest and simple interest is equal to rupees 5,000, n is equal to 1 year, r is equal to 2% per annum. That means annually the given rate of interest is 2%. But here if the interest is compounded off yearly, therefore off yearly means the rate of interest is 1%. Annually 2% means off yearly is 1%. Therefore 5,000 1 by 100 2 power 1. 5,000 into 1 by 100 into 1 by 100. 0, 0 cancel, then one more 0. Then in 5 table, 5 ones are 5 twos are, which is equal to 1 by 2. If you divide 1 by 2, you will get 0.5. Ci minus Si is equal to 0.5. Find the rate of interest if the difference between compound interest and simple interest on rupees 8,000 compounded annually for 2 years is rupees 20. That is Ci, the given is Ci minus Si is equal to rupees 20 and principal is equal to rupees 8,000. N is equal to 2 years. R, you are going to find it out, rate of interest. So formula for the difference between Ci minus Si is equal to P into 1, P into R by 100 the whole power 2. Ci minus Si is 20 rupees 20 is equal to 8,000 R by 100 the whole power 2. Now bring this 8,000 to your left hand side. If you take 8,000 by 1 to your left hand side, you have to take the reciprocal, that is 1 by 8,000 is equal to R by 100 the whole power 2. Here 0, 0 cancel, in 2 table 2 ones are, 2 fours are. Therefore 1 by 400 is equal to R by 100 the whole power 2. Taking square root on both the side. Square root of 1 by 400 is equal to R by 100 the whole square. The square root of 1 by 400 is 1 by 20. That 400, if you take the square root 20 into 20, out of 2 number you will take 1 number. Therefore 1 by 20. And here R by 100 the whole power 2. The square root of R by 100 the whole power 2 is R by 100. Because if you take the square root, R by 100 into R by 100, square root means out of 1 number you have 2 numbers, you have to take 1 number. Therefore 1 by 20 is equal to R by 100. R is equal to, if you bring this 1 by 100 to your left hand side, 1 by 20 into 100 by 1. If you cancel here in 5 table, 2 table, 2 ones are, 2 fives are. So R is equal to 5%. Question, find the principal if the difference between compound interest and simple interest on it at at 15% per annum for 3 years is rupees 1134. Here they given 3 years. Therefore the formula for Ci minus Si is equal to P into R by 100 the whole power 2, 3 plus R by 100. Here principal value they given, we have to find it out, and difference between Ci minus Si is equal to rupees 1134 and N is equal to 3 years. Therefore Ci minus Si is 1134 is equal to P into R value is R is equal to 15%. R value is 15 by 100 the whole power 2, 3 plus again 15 by 100. So if you cancel this one in 5 table, 5 3s are 5 20s are. And here 100 into 3 is 300, 300 plus 15 is 315. 1 by 3 4 is equal to P into 3 by 20 the whole power 2, 315 by 100. So if you cancel this one in 5 table, 5 6 are, 5 3s are and 5 2s are 20. Then keeping the P as it is and bring the 3 by 20 the whole power to your left hand side. If you take to your left hand side, reciprocal is 20 by 3 the whole power 2, and here 63 by 20 is 20 by 63 is equal to P. Therefore 1134 into 20 by 3 into 20 by 3 into 20 by 63. Now in 3 table, 3 3s are 9, carry 2, 3 7s are, then carry 2, 3 8s are. Then again with the 3 table, 3 1s are, 3 2s are, 3 6 are. Then with 3 table, 3 2s are, 3 1s are, here 3 4s are, 3 2s are, and in 21 table 21 1s are, 21 2s are. Therefore 2 into 20 into 20 into 20, which is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Then add the 30. Therefore principal is equal to rupees 16,000. Complete all the sums in your classwork note. Submit the note without fail. Thank you, students.